So, welcome to the weekend edition of the We Are Wrestling podcast. I'm your host, Viral Viper, with my co-host.
The Renegade Enigma.
So, let's just get this started because there's so much going on here that it's gonna blow your brains out and it's gonna make you go crazy.
God damn.
Because it starts off with the Elite versus the Firm Vacation. I don't even know what they're called because they're not even the firm. It's fucking Ego, Mark Quinn, and Matt Hardy. I don't even know what they're called.
The Fern Hardy Party?
The Firm
That doesn't sound right, but okay.
The Fardy Party. That's what I'm gonna call them.
Okay.
And it ended when Matt did like a misfire and Ego got fucked up and they went to talk about it and then Mark Quinn got murderized by like the triple knee by the Elite and they won and it's like whatever.
Mark Quinn's gonna do something eventually about this shit. Watch.
Yeah, I hope it's the Jeff Hardy thing.
Yeah.
So then we get Ricky Starks, absolute Ricky Starks. And Ricky Starks says, you know what? I accept whatever that crappy thing is that you guys want me to do, run through this gauntlet and do stupid stuff. I accept it. I care. And I want to fight Jericho, so I don't give a shit. So I'll do it. And they were like, okay, yeah, whatever. So
I feel like more people should be in that gauntlet. Like, you only gotta go to, like, what? 3 or 4 people.
Yeah, it's stupid. It's stupid. Stupid WWE rules.
Mm-hmm.
So then we get Double J, Jarrett, Jeff, and they're talking about the Golden Globe thing and the best friends are there, and it's like, whatever, who cares? Who gives a shit? So then we get Swerve. Shane Swerve Strickland, who's there.
You call him Shane?
I'm calling him Shane. I don't care what they call him.
Okay. Okay, I was gonna say they haven't called him Shane in a while.
Yeah, no, I'm bringing it back. I'm bringing back Shane.
Okay.
So he's out there with Trench and Parker, and they take out a nepotism baby. It's Brian Pillman Jr. And he beat him. And he beat him mercilessly. Then all of a sudden, here comes, call him a not true, isn't to be. Yeah. Dustin Rhodes shows up and helps out.
He's gonna lose to Swerve, obviously. He'll probably pull off a good match now.
Yeah. So then we get the House of Black with a very confusing promo. House of Black goes, we never wanted Eddie Kingston. We just wanted to show you that anybody can be a bad guy. Just the littlest push and they could turn into a bad guy. And it's just like, what the fuck are you doing? A Joker storyline now? Like, that's basically the Joker's deal. Like, no, this is to prove that anybody can be a bad guy with just the right push. And it's like, that makes no sense. They said they didn't want Ortiz either. It was like, this makes no sense. Like, I just was so befuddled and baffled. I'm like, what the fuck was the point?
We want them both.
Apparently. I'm just at a loss with this. So then we had Tony Storm and Saraya versus my nieces, the Renegade Twins. And of course the Renegade Twins lost because, Tony and Saraya are winners. They sprayed an L on them. Old Bella Twins shit. Just spray an L on them. I was like, okay, well, yeah, well, whatever.
And they keep doing like the loser fucking like hand gesture.
Yeah, it's so weird. So then we get a Steve Darcy promo, and Steve is talking about he's going to come back. Still, once again, looks like he's coming back at Revolution. So it is what it is. He's coming back.
He'll be there
Happy for him.
eventually.
Yes. Happy for him. So
Yep.
then we get to the main event. I hate this now. I hate this new trope of, oh, we're gonna do the main event. Okay, yeah, so let them talk. No. Why can't they talk? We're not letting them do that. So what's the point? We're just gonna do the main event. And I'm gonna have Mark Henry say, well, it's time for the main event. That's not what I want. That's not what I want. That's not what I want. That sucks. That's so stupid. That's not what I want. It's so
But
stupid.
Mark Henry wants to say it. Like, they stopped letting him say it. I agree with you, but I'm just saying that's probably the fucking excuse. Like, Mark wanted them to stop it.
It was so fun and entertaining. Now, like when they get to the main event, I don't give two fucks. I don't give two fucks.
Basically.
And this
The
main
events
event,
have anyway.
yeah. And this main event was Christopher Daniels, the Fallen Angel, versus El Toro Blanco, Rush. And of course, Rush win because Rush has to take on Bryan Danielson. So, yeah.
That's the
So,
thing.
one thing I noticed it was like fucking pissing me off was Pero Pelagroso has a bunch of masks. Like, he's now the mask collector. And it's like, I don't even remember him fighting anybody with masks. It's like, what? Like, where did he get these from? Like, what is happening?
Probably dark.
I hope it's dark because it was like, what the fuck is this? Like, it's just so, what, why? Like, that was my whole thought process when this was going on.
No, you're right. It's like, what the fuck?
Yes. So then we had NXT Vengeance Day. And we had Wesley versus Dijak. This felt like an old school takeover match. This felt like takeover at Vengeance. And
Yep.
the one thing I noticed as soon as this thing started, that crowd was fucking packed. And it's like, I was kind of shocked. I was like, wait a minute, what the fuck? Like, for an NXT show, it's this packed? What the fuck?
Not only was it packed, but they were into it too.
Yes. So, in the match, Dijak is going crazy, doing high fly shit. And then Tony D'Angelo, when Two Stacks Dimes comes out, and fucking Dijak jumps on him because he's about to jump on Wesley. He winds up jumping on them. And then Wesley gets the win and keeps the title. I'm like, why the fuck was Two Stacks Diamond and Tony out there? What the fuck was that about? So then we had the tag team championship match, the women's tag team championship match.
Oh, we're not going to reference the finger?
Oh, the broken finger, the fucked up fuck you finger.
Yes.
It's disgusting. It's disgusting. In Becky Lynch language, it's disgusting.
Yeah. Dijak's finger got fucked up.
Yes. So then we get the women's tag team titles match. TikTok Toxic Tag Team versus Kiana James and Fallon Henley. Like, this match, like at the front of the match, you're like, okay, the TikTok Toxic Tag Team are working better as a tag team. Kiana and Fallon aren't gonna do anything. They're gonna get it together. And it's like, but they got it together. They fucking did stuff. And Renegade said to me, they're gonna cheat to win. And that's exactly what happened. Kiana and Fallon cheated to win. It was awesome. New tag team champions.
Finally.
Right?
Yep.
So then we had Melo versus Apollo Crews. 2 out of 3 falls. Melo had like a WrestleMania type entrance and he keeps getting them. And Melo wins the first fall. I'm like, okay, Apollo's gonna win the next one. The match is going. All of a sudden, Dabba-Kato shows up. Oh my god! And he takes out Trick.
They called him that, or was he Aziz?
I don't know. I called him Dabba-Kato. They really didn't give him a name though. That's the weird part.
Yeah, because I didn't hear it either. That's why I'm like, if you heard the name, okay.
No, I just went with Dabba-Kato. It's funny.
Okay.
And then all of a sudden, Melo beats Apollo 1, 2, 3, and Melo beats him 2 falls to none. Like what?
No, didn't Apollo get a win?
No.
He didn't? I swear.
No, he didn't. He didn't, because even commentating was like, Melo just clean sweep Apollo Crews. I'm like, what the fuck?
Oh wow. Because there was one that seemed like really close. I thought he won there. Okay.
No, he didn't. And that's what fucked me up, was like, because I know where this is going, so it fucked me up, was like, I know where this is going. So what the fuck? Like, okay. But yeah. And then after the match, Apollo's in the ring and Dabba-Kato comes in and helps him up. Like, come on, brother, get up. And then Dabba-Kato just killed him. So I guess that's a thing.
Right. But that's the next feud for Apollo.
Yes. So then we get the 4-way tag match. The New Day versus Gallus versus Pretty Deadly versus Chase U, who Chase U was in his hometown, got over big, but the Gallus boys wound up getting back on top.
How about that? Like, I could have sworn at one point Chase U was going to win.
I wanted Chase U to win just because, like, it would have been dope for him to win in his hometown. But, like, I knew somebody was going to take the titles off it, the New Day, because they had to.
Yep.
In the New Day, in the pre-show, they did a thing where I'm just like, wait, what? Because they're in North Carolina, and Kofi goes, we're in North Carolina, just like Justin Roberts does for Kenny Omega. And like, my mind was like, wait a minute, was that a Kenny Omega reference? I was like, what? And then Woods just goes, now it's time we bid you adieu. I'm like, no, that was definitely a Kenny Omega reference. That had to be. Like, that was an Omega reference for both of them. Like, what the fuck? Like, what is happening?
Like, if the first one wasn't, the second one obviously was. Like, putting both of them together, it had to have been a thing.
Yes, and it's like, why was that? That's kind of like, it just was weird. It's like, wait, what does this mean? Like, what's happening here? Like, is this like a sign of something coming? Like, what's happening?
We'll see.
I hope so. So then we get the triple threat for the women's title. Roxy versus Toxic Extraction. And Roxy and Gigi were super over, and JC was, no one cared about JC. It's like, okay, that's weird. And the funny part about that was JC basically held that match together. It's like, well, damn, like she's a real good wrestler, but like nobody gives a fuck. And Renegade has a theory on why that is, because he says Gigi is actually more gimmick friendly, and people see it and go, haha, she's the person.
Yeah, because you put JC next to like any other person there, just standing there, she doesn't really stand out. Whereas JC stands out because she has the orange hair, she has the rose and all that, so.
Yes. So it started out with Toxic Extraction working together as like you normally would see. Then one miscommunication leads to another miscommunication that leads to them two fighting over the championship. And then it gets to the end where a table is out there. Gigi goes through the table. And then we get super pop rocks off the top rope. 1, 2, 3. Roxy keeps the title.
I swear this happened like in another fucking match. I want to say it was Legacy.
Mm-hmm.
Well, with Randy Orton versus Teddy DiBiase Jr. versus Cody Rhodes.
Mm-hmm.
And all that, where they, at the beginning they were working together, and then like all of a sudden, shit hit the fan and like everything fell apart.
I think that has happened before. I think you're right. Like, think you're like 100% correct.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it was that match in particular, but it has happened before.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, it didn't happen in the one that it was Triple H, Shawn Michaels, and John Cena. That's the one everybody points out was like that was crazy. As soon as the bell rings,
okay.
Shawn super kicks Triple H, he's out. That's it. And then like
I remember that.
that was amazing.
Yeah.
So then we get to the main event, steel cage match. Grayson Waller versus Braun Breaker. As soon as Braun's about to get in there, Grayson kicks him out and just start beating the shit out of him. They get back in the ring. They don't do anything very memorable until the end. Braun hits the spear on Grayson Waller. He picks him up and says, "You want to talk trash online? You want to talk trash online? This is my NXT." I really wish you would have cursed that. I really do.
You want to talk shit? That's what I wanted to hear.
Yes. And then Braun went rope to rope, super spear, kill Grayson Waller, 1, 2, 3, gets up on top of the cage, holds the belt up, and who do you see come out? Melo.
Finally, he's going for that title.
But I've been saying this, to stand and deliver is going to be Melo versus Braun Breaker. As far as who I want to win, I do not know who I want to win because it's like, okay, Braun loses, he's going up. Melo wins, Melo's staying down, and Melo's not going up. But if Melo loses, Melo's going up. Braun has to lose the title to somebody, and I don't know how this works. Like, because both of them should be going up, and like they should be freshening up the main roster. So I don't know who I want to win.
I kind of want Braun to win, nothing against him. Like, he's been a good champion. But I want Melo to win the title, so that way it freshens up the title situation. And, like, he's long time deserved for that title. You know what I mean? And it'll be like a test run to see how he handles being the main champion. So when they eventually, like put him on the main roster, maybe it's a possibility he could win that main title eventually.
I mean, yeah. But, like, when he was the North American champion, like, that's all everybody would talk about. Like, we totally forgot Braun was the champion when Melo was the North American champion because it was like, I'm the A champion, and every time we would have a match, it would be the standout match of every pay-per-view. Yep. It's like, yeah, he stands out. And, like, that's another thing. Like, I want him to be like Mela and, like, all the rest of the women, like Bayley, that skip the line, don't win the title, and they just go straight to the main roster. And then they win the title and just be super over.
Yeah. That would be good.
Yes. So that was TakeOver, or Vengeance Day. And a little newsy thing about that is apparently now the NXT wrestlers are now able to wrestle some indies now, and it's like, okay, that's pretty cool. I like that fact that they're doing that.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm totally down for that.
Yeah.
So then we gotta talk about SmackDown. This was great because it starts off, the Bloodline shows up. It's Roman, Jimmy, Solo, and a Wise Man. And Kayla's trying to get an interview. She's like, hey, can we get an interview? What's going on with this Jay situation? What's going on? And Paul Heyman says, yeah, this is none of your business. I'm glad you wore the Bloodline's colors, which she was wearing red. And it's like, okay. But I'm glad we get to see more flirting between Paul Heyman and Kayla Braxton. I like that.
It's weird as shit but like it's funny.
Yes. So then we get an unexpectedly really good tag team match, which is the tag team finals of the tournament. And this match was unexpectedly good. And I know people are like, what do you mean it's unexpectedly good? You have Imperium in there. Yeah, Imperium's in there against Ricochet and Braun Strowman brand. It's like, yeah, you don't expect this to be a great tag team match.
And not even a real tag team. Like, what the fuck? But they were good.
And this match was really good. Braun Strowman, Brid, and Ricochet win. And apparently next week they get a tag team title shot against Jimmy and Jey Uso. So I'm very shocked.
Do you see with all the bullshit going around with the bloodline, they lose, or are we gonna go to the Sami thing eventually? Because they could totally skip that.
I see them winning. It's a lot. It's going to be a lot to that match next week because it's going to play a very significant story, and especially like when I talk about the backstage stuff that goes on, it's going to play a real dope story, and it's going to be very weird because like the way that it goes down is going to be very weird. Jay is going to be there. I have a feeling it's going to be the main event of next week. And since it's going to be the main event, then, you know, it's going to be cool.
Yeah.
So then we got a NASCAR thing with Dominic Mysterio in the Judgment Day and Rey Mysterio in New Day driving around in a car. For some reason, this was kind of entertaining for no goddamn reason. Like,
I was thinking the same thing. Like, for some reason, I liked it.
Yeah, I would never watch NASCAR, but like, this was kind of entertaining.
Yeah.
So after that, we come back and we get ready for Charlotte Flair versus Sonya Deville. And I'm mentally checked out because they're talking about the whole Rhea Ripley situation as like, oh, Rhea Ripley already said she wants to face Charlotte. Only if Charlotte can get past Sonya Deville. And it's like, dude, what do you mean? Like, of course she's going to beat Sonya. Like, she beat Sonya before. She's going to beat Sonya again. There was nothing that Sonya was like, oh, I might win. It's like, it's Charlotte. Charlotte's going to beat Sonya.
Yeah, like, it's always weird when they try to do that shit.
Yeah, it was so weird. So after that, they do a Cody Rhodes, he won the Rumble thing, yada, yada, yada. Then we get backstage. And I'm not going to lie, I watched this backstage segment with Roman and Jimmy and Solo, and I found out that I'm a fucked up person. Because Roman is talking to them, asking them, yo, have you talked to your brother? And he just starts rattling off why he needs them. And it's like, that's kind of weird. And somebody online like said this, and I was like, nah, that's not true. And then I got a DM was like, damn, he kind of sounds like you. And I'm like, no, that's not true. That's not true. And I thought about it and was like, damn, I'm a manipulator just like Roman. That's fucked up. I'm a fucked up person because that's what Roman did. He manipulated Jimmy and Solo by telling them all of the stuff like, we're family. You need to talk to your brother. You need to straighten this out. And like the way he was saying it, manipulating them to do this thing. And it's like, bro, like, I've done that to people. Holy fuck, I'm a bad person. And it even gets further on to make me know I'm a really bad person later on. So Then we have the Brawling Brutes versus the Viking Raiders. And once again, another tag team match. Actually, really fucking good. And I'm just like, what the fuck is going on with WWE? Like, this shit has been, like, in ring has been actually really fucking good. Also, the backstage stuff has been really fucking good.
Yeah, they've been tweaking everything, it seems.
Yes. And the Viking Raiders beat the Brawling Brutes until the Banger Bros come out and beat the shit out of the Viking Raiders.
Somebody didn't see that coming.
I did, but like a lot of people was like, "Oh, they're breaking up." I'm like, "Yeah, it's gonna lead into the triple threat at Mania." But like, yeah, it's fine.
Yep.
So then we get a Bray Wyatt promo, and before he could say anything, Uncle Howdy Doody shows up. Meh. Okay.
Oh shit.
Like, it was so random. It was like, "Hi, I'm here," and everybody was like, "Ah, that kind of scared me." It's like, nothing that didn't scare anybody. What are you talking about? It was so random. So on the last podcast, we were trying to figure out who are the other two spots in the women's elimination chamber for the Raw Championship. Well, here's the answer. We get a four-way on SmackDown with Shotzi Blackheart, Zelina Vega, Shayna Baszler, and Natalya. And the winner of that gets in the Elimination Chamber. Like, oh, okay, cool. So, on Shayna Baszler, who almost wins, I found out that, hey, WrestleMania plans for her. It's like, okay, this kind of seems like a thing. You want to know what the WrestleMania plans are?
What are they?
Shayna and Ronda versus Io and Dakota for the Women's Tag Team Championships.
I'm okay with that.
I am too. So the match, the qualifying match ends when Natalya wins the match. So Natalya is now in the Elimination Chamber.
Somebody didn't see that happening.
Me neither. I didn't see that happening at all.
Yeah.
So then we get to Roman Reigns again. And Jimmy and Jay come, well, not Jimmy and Jay, Jimmy and Solo come back. And Roman's like, well, you guys look for your brother. And you couldn't find him. Well, you do know he has a match next week. You know that we should be together. WrestleMania's coming up. But you guys did all you can, so I'm going to send you back to the bus. The wise man has a bunch of food for you. So just go back there, relax, put your feet up. You've done so much. There's no reason for you to stress. Just go back and just go relax. I'll handle things in the ring. But just remember, your brother should be here. He's part of the family. And I'm just like, God damn, Roman, stop doing this to these people. It was so messed up. And they went off and they went in the bus. And at that moment, I'm like, well, I know how the night ends. So Roman comes out with a t-shirt of just Roman Reigns and the wise man on the t-shirt. No rest of the bloodline, just Roman and the wise man and the belts on the t-shirt. Okay.
Yeah.
Then we get the first cool ass fucking versus screen for WrestleMania. When I saw this, I was like, yo, this is dope. This is fucking dope. Because it's just like going to the movies and it has Roman on one side, Cody on the other side, big blockbuster, WrestleMania, all laid out in lights. It was awesome. I liked it.
This one's the gimmick's Hollywood for this one again, right? Like I forget.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
And this will look so good. Like it looks so good. I'm like, this is awesome. Like this is awesome. I liked everything about that.
Me too.
So Roman gets in the ring. He's getting booed like crazy. They're booing the shit out of him. And he's just
Surprised they didn't say fuck you.
I'm surprised too. So Roman says, acknowledge me. And they don't acknowledge him. And he just starts talking. He mentions Cody. So that's going forward. That's the big thing. He mentions Cody. And then he says something about Sami. He said, Sami tried to break my family apart. Sami tried to end me. And he just starts talking, and then all of a sudden, he gets attacked from behind, a hooded figure, and it's Sami. And Sami just starts beating the shit out of Roman. He just starts beating the shit out of Roman. Roman comes back for a second. Sami winds up beating the shit out of him, hits him with a fucking spear. And Sami just yelling, I never wanted anything from you, because Roman said everybody wants something from me. And Sami says, I never wanted anything from you. I just wanted to be part of the family. I just wanted to be part of the bloodline. I never wanted anything from you. And then Sami says, but now I want something from you. And everybody is just cheering. One thing I do have to say about Sami, and this actually always fucks me up every time I see him in regular street clothes. You want to know what it is?
What is it?
Why is Sami's legs so fucking skinny? Like, he has the skinniest legs. The bottom of his legs are so fucking skinny. Why? Why, Sami? Why?
He actually is skinny as shit.
I believe that. So, Sami is there, and Roman is there, and all of a sudden, the Usos, well, not the Usos, just Jimmy and Solo, which are the Usos, actually, because...
Yeah, I was about to say, technically, they are the Usos.
Yeah. Solo's a Uso, so they beat the shit out of Sami. They beat Sami's ass, and they're about to do the little chair smashy thing that ended Matt Riddle. That actually... Michael Cole says that ended Matt Riddle, which pinged in my head. Matt Riddle's coming back at WrestleMania, because I was trying to figure out who is going to be Solo's match at WrestleMania. If the tag team titles are going to be the Usos versus Sami and Kevin, Roman has his match. Who does Solo face? Because Solo took out Riddle, there you go. Solo and Riddle.
That works perfectly, in my opinion.
Yes. So then Roman comes back. They beat the shit out of Sami. And Roman says to him, no mic, mind you. Nobody in the crowd can hear this shit. It's just Roman just being Roman, as Roman does. And Roman says, Sami, you want a title shot from me? You want something from me? You got it. But this is how we're going to do it. We're going to do it in Montreal, in front of your family, in front of your kids, in front of your wife, so they can watch you die. You never take this title from me, and I'm going to make you bleed in front of your family. I'm like, oh, okay. And it's so funny because nobody in the arena heard that, because, once again, it's not mic'd. And we get after the show goes off, we get the confirmation that in Elimination Chamber, is going to be Sami versus Roman.
I feel like you booked this match.
I did.
You've been said Sami should be in Elimination Chamber because it's own town.
Yes. And so, with that being said, it started the fucking discourse that I'm so angry that we're having this discourse online from people. That's irritating as shit. It's like, oh, Cody shouldn't be the guy, Cody this, Cody that. Once again on the podcast, we were saying, people just totally shit on Cody because they're it should be Sami. Sami should wrestle at WrestleMania. Sammy should be the guy
Yeah.
wrestling at WrestleMania. Sammy this. And it's like, do you guys not see the story? And they're like, no, 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 no. No, fuck Cody's story. That doesn't make any sense. Like, but the Sammy thing, it makes sense if it goes down like this. And I'm like, dude, both stories make sense. And if Sammy and the Usos go to where they're supposed to go, it makes perfect sense. That's how it started. That's how it should end. We said this on the podcast last year in August. In the very beginning, we said it should end this way because of the whole beef between the Usos and Sammy. It should end with Kevin. Even that one little instance when Kevin stood with Sammy and said, yo, they're not your family. And this was when Sammy was trying to get in the bloodline. It all goes down in full circle if they have the tag title match. But people are like, no, like, he's so hot, like, you should put the title on him now. Like, this makes no sense if you do it that way. And it's like, no, it does. Because that was always the story. I understand what people are saying. Oh, strike while the iron's hot because you'll never get this again and you should put the title on him. But once again, you would just be throwing a title on him just like a weird ass, oh, he's hot right now. Here's the title. Where do you go from there? Like, what do you do? Like, where do you go from there? Like, somebody's gonna now have to take the title off of Sammy, and you're gonna, in like 2 seconds after Sammy wins the title, people are gonna start bitching and be like, oh, well, this shouldn't have happened. Wow, this is dumb. Blah blah blah. And it's like, why even do that? Let him win the tag titles, and if Sammy, which I believe he can, Sammy keeps himself hot, we get to the eventual Sammy winning the title.
It is bound to happen. Like, that beatdown, he looked real strong. Like, I seen the beatdown coming, but I didn't think it was gonna be like that. I either thought it was gonna be like him and Kevin do it, like he had to have somebody with him, or he was gonna have a weapon like a chair or something like that. Nah, he did that shit with his bare hands. Like, I did not think he would beat like Roman so badly. Like, at the end, he got fucked up, but he had Roman.
Exactly, and people just like, they're just jumping on because it's like, oh, this, and this, and it's like, no. So that brings me to another thing that like I have started to figure out. Like, a lot of the stuff that like we see people chatter online in different social media sites and different YouTube stuff, and you're like, oh, well, the whole discourse must be they love Sammy and hate Cody now. Like, oh shit, that must be a thing. When you go outside of that and step into like the wrestling bubble of wrestling fans that are not so connected and just like staying online all the time, they'll be like, you know what? We actually want Cody to win the title. Yes, Sammy could win the tag titles. Yeah, this is a great story, but like, yeah, no, Sammy could win the tag titles. Cody should win the world title. And it's like, oh, well, we've been getting fed the wrong information because social media is saying, well, no, screw Cody. Sammy should be the guy. And it's like, you talk to a normal wrestling fan, they're like, nah, like, we can go with the two other things. We don't have to go with Sammy winning the title. And it's like, okay.
Like, I feel like everything's perfect the way it is. Like,
yeah.
It is what it is.
Yes. And so the story that, like, I'm hearing a couple people say the same thing, but like, they're not saying it in malice, but they're saying exactly what my story was before Cody got hurt. When Cody goes to the title, Cody shouldn't win it. Like, that was before he got hurt, it was perfect. You have him wrestle Roman, he wrestles Roman, loses. And he loses by like disqualification, and you're like, oh, like he could have won the title. Oh, but he doesn't win the title, and then he goes for it again at WrestleMania, wins the title. people are like, okay, would it be cool if Cody loses here? And I kind of like, I kind of see it because it's like kind of fun and be like, you know what? It would be like kind of cool where it's like, you know what? Like he loses, Roman keeps the title for 1,000 days. Bet. Like that would be kind of like, you know what? Yeah, that would be fine. But at the same time, it's like also you can't do it. You cannot do that because it's too like this story is too hot. Like it's too hot. Like I know people are like, well, Sammy should be the one to dethrone him. No, this is too hot. This is too hot because we're at the point where you have two possible challengers for Roman and they're scorching hot and you have to go with one of them. You can't just like, nah, boy, we could wait. You have to go with one of them. It's perfect timing because it feels like it's the perfect timing. Like, I honestly would want something, and this is like a stretch of this happening. You do the thing. You let Cody win. Cody gets all the fanfare. He wins the title. But he beats Roman, like he knocks Roman out clearly, like no shenanigans, no nothing. He hits the crosswords like 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Pins Roman. Roman's he's laying in the fucking thing. Cody's cheering, confetti comes down. He has the title. He does the big pose, gets the big popping circumstance. We get all the pictures. We get all of this. He goes up to the top of the ramp, stands there with the titles. Greatest picture. Oh my God, great. Cody, he won everything. Cody just disappears. Roman's still laying in the ring. Roman gets up. He just throws a fit, just starts throwing stuff and just starts beating shit and just like fucking stuff up. Like a Brock Lesnar type meltdown. And like,
yep.
It's just one of those things. And he's just like yelling about his family. He's just yelling about shit. And he just like grabs his dad. Like, this is my bloodline. Or grabs one of the legends. And just like, it just hits. The music hits. And you're like, wait, what? And The Rock just shows up. Rock shows up. Rock doesn't even hit him. He just looks at him. Just says something. And you're just like, wait, what did The Rock just say to him? And The Rock leaves. Like, he fucking leaves. Like, and you're like, what? And Roman's just like in shock. Just standing there in shock. Rock does like the pose, and he gets up to the top of the ramp. Rock just throws up his hand and Rock pulls. And then you just see WrestleMania 40. And everybody will fucking lose it. Like, oh my God. It's happening. It's happening at 40. And Rock just leaves and Roman's just broken because now he's gonna have to face his cousin. It's like I said, if you're not gonna do it this year and you're doing it next year, perfect way to do it. Perfect way to put it together. Makes like everybody gets to win. And now you have angry Roman. Roman's pissed off because he lost the title. Then not only because he lost the title, now his cousin is coming back to fuck him up. He has to figure out how to get shit back together, get his family back together, and be the tribal chief that he wants to be. So now you have a whole rehab story. It makes everything feel like so much greater because you still have evil Roman. He's trying to figure out some shit. It's great. It basically writes itself if you do it right. But if you don't, it's like, I'm telling you.
Don't rush it. Slow burn, it's way better.
Yes. Because, like, imagine Roman being so fucking angry that he's lost everything, but also everybody keeps reminding him, you still have to face The Rock next year. The Rock's coming back. The Rock's going to be in Philadelphia. Rock's at WrestleMania. Every time he hears that, he's gonna fucking lose it. It's gonna make him more pissed off, and it's just gonna keep going. And you're just gonna get pissed off. Roman, who's beating the shit out of everybody, trying to figure out how to get back to the top. And it's just a long story that you're like, I didn't see this side of Roman coming, and now you have this. And during that whole entire run, maybe Roman gets a title back, not the title, but a title back, and he gets it back, and he winds up facing Sami. And Sami wins just because of the sheer fact Roman's not paying attention. Roman's not paying attention because he's already mentally checked out, thinking about The Rock, and he's thinking about the future. He's thinking about getting his family back together and getting the bloodline back. And he's so fucking checked out that he loses to Sami. And Sami wins the championship, and they get what they have, but also it connects to the greater storyline. Not just the bigger storyline, the greater storyline. Now everybody gets what they want. Everything is set in stone and everything is put in blood. And we're all just like, this is masterfully told. And that's what we need. That's what we need.
It's just a matter of waiting. So
yes. And a lot of people
patient.
Yeah, a lot of people aren't ready to wait. But like I said, if you do it this weird way where you stretch it out to next year and like just put the seeds at the end of this WrestleMania, and like nobody's gonna be like, oh, they stepped on Cody's toes, because like I said, give Cody the moment, give him the moment. He wins the title. Roman is just in the ring for like just there for like minutes, and like you just have the whole pomp and circumstance for Cody, and then he leaves, and then Roman goes on a tirade. And I would like if they did that. Like, it would be good because you give Cody his thing, you give Roman this thing that turns into The Rock, and you're like, oh my god, oh my god, it happened.
It's perfect.
Yeah, we get that whole thing, and like nobody can keep bitching about, oh, like we don't know if The Rock is coming. We don't know if The Rock is coming. No, he says a year. In a year, I'm gonna be there, and there's nothing else you can do. And The Rock just leaves, and it's like, oh, okay, well, okay, that's the thing.
Yeah,
but yeah, that's it. That's how that goes. So yeah, any last words on this podcast on the road to WrestleMania?
I'm fucking tired, going fuck to sleep, but I have a feeling I'm gonna dream about Dijak's finger and the fact that it looked like he almost lost his fucking finger. Good night, people.